All right, yo. So, have you been paying attention to the whole She-Hulk thing? The She-Hulk twerking. All right, all right. So, um, if you don't know, She-Hulk, you should probably know, but She-Hulk has been bit of like the topic of the week, I guess you would say, because she was twerking with Meg The Stallion, um, which
bro.
created a big hoopla in the like Marvel community. Like everybody's freaking out. You got half the community like really pissed off about Marvel and the twerking or whatever, and then you got the other side who's it's just a joke. Like take it easy, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? So you got those two sides. So we can start off there, and then we can move on to or break off into like more specific things within this topic. But overall, how do you feel about like? Did you see the clip? You might not have seen the episode, but have you seen the clip of her twerking?
Tasted that, num 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 num, eat it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up.
Or whatever.
Mm-hmm. She's talking about like, oh, I'll kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. Blase, all that. Mm-hmm.
So what did you think about that? I mean, damn, what the fuck? I didn't know it was that long of a thought, brother.
Nah, but because like I was trying to
what? All right, well, hold on. Start off with the basics. Did it look nice? Now you can start. You can start there. I mean, did you appreciate it?
You said, did it look nice?
Yeah. Like, what'd you think? What'd you think of She-Hulk's ass? I mean, you can start there.
Okay. I didn't think it was the best. Me personally.
What the fuck?
Okay.
No,
I didn't think it was the best. No. I'm.
He's bugging.
I'm not, bro. I promise you, I'm not bugging. It wasn't the best I've seen, but it was a good attempt. I won't lie. It was a good attempt, but
I wasn't talking about her twerking. I was talking about her ass, bro.
Her ass. Oh, her ass.
I mean, you're right. The twerking wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not like she practices, bro. She's a fucking, I don't know.
Even her ass, it ain't.
Okay, yeah. We're just not gonna find common ground here. I'm not gonna lie.
Her ass.
We're not gonna find. Bro,
you think so for real?
I think it was pretty damn good to me. I mean, what the fuck kind of expectations do you have, brother? Who are you messing with on the side? Golly, bro, what the fuck?
No. I ain't...
I'm talking about a chick that's 9 feet tall, 8 feet tall.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I expected like when somebody twerks, I expect like a jiggle, but I ain't seen no jiggle.
She's muscular, bro. What the fuck?
I know, bro. I know it's stiff.
She's muscular. You don't like muscle girls? You don't like muscle girls? You don't like that?
I don't mind it.
Then what's the problem here?
There's no problem. I just didn't expect her twerking.
So you wouldn't hit She-Hulk?
And hold on now.
Hold on now.
Wait a second. Hold on now. Even though my pelvis, that's death by snoo. But hey, listen.
Okay.
I'll go out swinging.
All right. So I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's pretty universal in that. I'm not gonna lie. But that's not the point. That's not why that's not the point of this whole topic. I really wanted to go into more depth about how you felt about the twerking. Like, how did you feel about it? I know it might have looked nice, or I thought it was nice at least. But how did you feel regarding like, the complaints that have circulated? Do you think they're warranted, or do you think like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, they're you said like warranted as in like
like I said, a lot of people are pissed off about the twerking, and a lot of other people are like more so like just take a joke, it's funny, like you know what I'm saying, it's cool. Like what stance do you what side do you follow?
I'm definitely on the side where I think it's funny. Like I find this whole entire show comical, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, whoever like finds this show like in some way somehow offensive, I'm not gonna lie, like you lack a whole lot of satire, bro. No.
Okay, so you have no problems with it.
I really don't. Because I always found like you said before, I always found like the She-Hulk like like type of universe or that type of thing, I always found it like comical. Like even in the video games, it was still comical, no matter what.
Okay.
What about you? Like you find it comical too? Like or did you find it like the cringy type? Like were you kind of
I mean,
super pissed off about
I'd be lying if I said I didn't cringe a little bit, if I'm being honest. But I'm being honest. I cringed a little bit, but it was very minor cringe, just because she like, wasn't the best at twerking. It was just like a little odd, but it was cool. So this is where I think we'll have a divide though.
Mm-hmm.
So, or maybe not. So my problem, and I think a lot of people are like, I see both sides, but I clearly stand on the side with the people that are like kind of like upset. And where I'll differ from them though is I'm not upset at the twerking. I think that's I don't care. I thought it was funny. It accomplished what it's supposed to accomplish. It was a big moment. Everybody's talking about it. I think that's cool. I think our reality in Marvel should obviously bridge and have like certain pop culture references and shit like that. I think that's cool. Comics has always had that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that, as I was saying, the problem isn't her twerking. The problem is more so the pretense of what's led up, all the things before her twerking. It's not She-Hulk is the problem. I think a lot of people aren't necessarily mad at She-Hulk. I think they're mad at how Marvel has treated its characters and made them more like comic relief, even though some of them have so much more depth. You know what I mean? So I think that like when we're asking for characters with like to really show off like the depth of the character and stuff like that, and then they say, okay, well, what about She-Hulk twerking? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like bro, that's not what we want. That's not what nobody asked for this. Now, can I enjoy it? Yes, I think it's fine. I don't have no problems with it. I think it fits in the show fantastically. But bro, it's just, I think the fans are worried about the direction because we have characters coming up. For example, Doctor Doom.
Yes.
If Doctor Doom is done incorrectly, bro, if they make a joke out of Doctor Doom, I'm fucking done, bro. You hear me?
I agree.
I am done. Doctor Doom cannot be a comic relief. He cannot, bro.
It's got to be like if the movie is like more so like about like Doctor Doom and like that type of like architect going in that direction, it's got to be. Yeah, it cannot be like any.
It cannot be, and this is I think what most fans are worried about, or they're worried about the directors not taking the characters seriously enough and not fleshing them out enough. For example, Hulk. Like, what the fuck is going on with Hulk, bro? Hulk has been such a in-depth character, and that's what makes him so good. His battle with Hulk and himself. That's what makes it so good. That's what we want to see. The monster versus the person, and then how they both reconcile and find out Hulk's not that much of a monster. He's just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but we get Professor Hulk. It's like, bro, like we didn't get enough regular Hulk.
Right, I agree with that. No cap, bro. Like I feel like the best time where like Hulk actually shined,
the first movies.
Besides like the Incredible Hulk. But with the current actor,
Mark Ruffalo.
I forget Ruffalo. The with him, like the best time where he actually shined was in the first movie, believe it or not, in the first Avengers.
That was okay.
Because it was okay because like the first time you saw him, right, everybody had guns trained on the house that he was in. Like he's like, I'm gonna need you to tell everybody like put their guns down because I don't want them to get hurt.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, yo, that's the Hulk right there. And then like, when he, of course, when he got brainwashed and everything, it was like him versus everybody else type joint.
Yeah.
So it was like, I feel like that time was like when I feel like they rushed it a little bit, like after Endgame.
I think they could go so much deeper with the character. I'm not saying not every character has to be deep, but there has to be a balance. Like there's some characters that deserve that. Like Hulk, there's times with Edward Norton Hulk, there's a scene where he was trying to kill himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but the Hulk stopped it. You know what I mean? If there's like crazy like, in-depth scene, yeah, it's like these are the kind of things we want to see, and I think the characters, not on it's a real nerd shit. But the characters deserve to have them portrayed correctly. The good with the bad, the dark with the. That's what makes a character, and that's what gives depth to a character. You know what I mean? And I mean, even when you look at Thor, bro, like Thor had a good thing going in Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Then they fucked it with God of Love and Thunder, because in Ragnarok he was on the path to like kind of accepting, like, you know what I'm saying, that he might have been a bit of a hypocrite, or he might have been a bit, his flaws and whatnot.
Right.
And then in Love and Thunder, it just because like Ragnarok, he was full of jokes, but it was also a serious undertone to what he was going through. Even though sometimes it was a little too jokey for what he was going through, from being honest. Like, all his people, or half his people died, and his home got he is still kind of jokey, but that was just the nature of how Taika Waititi, whatever his name is, directs. But there's a time when he needs to be, let us sit in the grief. Like when that scene, I think the scene was done really well in Ragnarok, when when Odin was dying and he had to talk with Loki and Thor, and there was like wherever they were at, and I thought that was a good scene. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good scene.
These are the kind of scenes that I think really like drive a character forward. You know what I mean? And we're starting to get like, it's just everything's a fucking joke, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like Thor really hit his lowest in Infinity War. Like that's when he was like probably like the most.
Bro, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, bro. Infinity War, that was disrespectful.
What about
in Infinity War? I'm talking. Well, which part was it? Or was it Infinity War or Endgame when Hulk got his fucking ass beat by Thanos?
That was Endgame.
That was Endgame. That was the start of Endgame.
That was Endgame. Mm-hmm.
So Endgame, it was just disrespectful, bro. Like,
what
are we watching here? This is a lot of people's favorite hero, bro. Why are we like? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know what was up with that, bro. Like,
what? I don't know how to explain it. I'm not mad at him getting his ass beat, but them like making him like some sort of coward.
Right.
What are we doing here? Why does everybody get their limelight but the real Hulk? Like, I like Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo is fine. Professor Hulk isn't Hulk. Yeah. It's not Hulk. We need Hulk, bro. We want to see the actual Hulk.
He just has the body of Hulk, but
yeah, we want to see Hulk. This nigga has been out of commission forever. Let Hulk get some showtime, bro.
Right, and what was the last time we even seen like Hulk like that?
We saw Hulk when he was
scared to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when he got clapped by Thanos?
That little scene, yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy, bro.
I was like, bro, ain't no way they did my man Hulk like that, bro.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, I think that's just really what it is when it comes to the whole She-Hulk thing, like how they treat Hulk, how they kind of is a comedy relief. When he's like a dark character, he's one of the darker characters in Marvel.
He is.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, we didn't really like I think, like I said, I think the She-Hulk show is fine, even though there's cringy moments, whatever. It's fine. It's not as bad as people seem or make it seem. If they had like properly like introduced, like had like introduced, the like Hulk, the depth of Hulk, or the depth of these other characters beforehand, I think comedy relief in certain shows, certain characters that resemble that, i.e. Deadpool, She-Hulk, even Spider-Man, that's, he's a jokester, but he also has, serious moments, which, not for nothing, I think they do good with Spider-Man, especially with like No Way Home. Or No Way Home. Was it with all three of them? Whichever one that was. But I think that was No Way Home, right? Was it Far From Home? Yeah, all of them got them similar names. I don't know, but yeah, I think they did a good job with that. Like, he would have to battle. Spoiler alert! Battle, not killing. You know what I mean?
Green Goblin. The villains, right?
Yeah. He had to battle not killing them, You know what I'm saying? You could tell like it's a mentally ill person, but he still wanted to kill him. And the other Spider-Man had to be like, no, don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? That was a deep moment, but it also had its fair share of jokes. I think that's not too much to ask for characters that are like Thor or Hulk. You can have comedy, but you also have to have that balance. But
I feel like it's more so a rise of more comedy than there is like of the deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure, like back then we already saw like the past movies and such like that. That it was more action, more mental stuff happening versus the comedy stuff. Because the comedy stuff, it's like a rise and a decrease in like like emotion and adrenaline. Sometimes you gotta like drop the adrenaline in order for the good stuff to happen, and adrenaline rises back up again. Like it gets you involved.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So, but like now, it's like more comedy now, like as if like all the battle, like every single battle is over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the one, and and we can close out on this, but when everything's a joke, you suck the like seriousness out of the situations to where you as the viewer don't feel as immersed or as like fearful. Right. Like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. Like, really. Right. What I mean? It's kind of like, it's kind of lame. So
yeah, it's a letdown.
Yeah, so it's not even She-Hulk that fans are mad at. I think it's just everything else. And then She-Hulk is more of like the cherry on top. Like, they're just pointing their frustrations at She-Hulk, when in reality it's not really She-Hulk. It's just everything else that's around She-Hulk. Like, what are we doing? Where's our fucking Hulk at? Bro, shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway.
But no, like I literally been seeing like so many comments talk about like Stan Lee died for this when they saw like the She-Hulk twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm like, God.
Yeah, like, I think some fans are just OD. Like, it's not. It's
yeah.
I understand the frustrations, but don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't point it at the actors or the show or no weird shit. Please like, don't. You know what I mean? But I understand the frustrations, and I hope they get it together. When by the time we get to Doctor Doom or Wolverine or all the X-Men, it cannot be a fucking joke, or Daredevil for that matter.
It cannot, bro.
It cannot be a joke, bro.
Oh, this is amazing, man! It's like being the Hulk, not actually.
And anyway, that's all I got for that.